Hello everyone. Hello. It's been a while. I guess you guys can tell I've been very into Spiderverse lately. I love the first movie. I love the second one. And I know I'm gonna absolutely love the third one. To which, already by the time you guys are gonna be like, what are your predictions? Because a lot of us already have our own predictions of what we're gonna expect, what we're expecting from Beyond the Spider-Verse. So I wrote them all down in this journal. I know I have a few more in the back of my mind, but I can't remember them, which sucks. But I'm coming out right here to tell you guys my predictions. Spoiler warning, this video will contain spoilers of Across the Spider-Verse and Into the Spider-Verse. So yeah. So yeah, let's I'm gonna just get straight to it because I don't know how else to do a transition or anything. Okay, my first guess, which I think is pretty, how do I say it? Probably the main one that everybody is wanting and mainly are saying that, oh, it's definitely gonna happen. There's no way it's not. Miles 42 and Miles 1610 are gonna team up. Because to me, I feel like they're gonna like empathize and sympathize with each other. Especially when they both lost both of their loved ones. And probably Miles 42 is also comparing himself with Miles 1610 because they're both probably tired of everything. Definitely. Because of the fact that 42 has been going through like low money and all that. He's literally being the prowler just to save himself and his family, trying to save everyone else. So it's kind of like, you know, they're probably gonna team up over that, and so 42 is like, I don't know, I don't want you to experience that loss of your father, especially even after going through the loss of your uncle. So yeah, I think I'm gonna help you. I feel like there's gonna be something that's gonna be like kind of I feel like he's gonna kind of hesitate though. Another thing that I think is gonna happen is Miles 42 and 6010 go against the Spider Gang. They maybe. We already know that they feel a lot of regret after betraying Miles, but maybe 6010 is telling Miles 42 all about this, and they're both kind of like, maybe I shouldn't forgive them. Maybe you shouldn't, man. I don't think you should. You should, like, you just need to leave them. Leave them. We're gonna go save your dad. So yeah, they team up, and once Spider Gang comes through the portal to go and save Miles, he's already like out of the chains and everything. Which I think the Spider Gang kind of sees Miles still as a kid from what they saw before. So they both work together, and they see the Spider Gang, and they start attacking and probably tries to steal one of their watches so Miles 1610 could go back home. They work together to go get a watch from one of them, which I really hope is not Pav, because we already know his universe is literally unraveling. But please. Another thing is that I don't think Miles 6010 is going to forgive them. At least not easily. Or maybe he won't forgive them at all. But who knows? I hope he doesn't. Because, you know, I want to see that, I just want to see that side where he's just like, he's not filled with joy, or he's not optimistic. He's more of like, what was that word? Like, opposite of optimistic. Is it, but you know, he's more down below. He feels like he hit rock bottom. He's literally just going through it, and he's like, I don't forgive you guys. There's nothing you could do to stop me. So he just goes with Miles 42, and they leave. And again, he might not forgive them easily. He might forgive them, but maybe it's like a forgive but don't forget kind of thing. Like where he's like, oh, I forgive you guys, but I'm not gonna forget what you did. Just so you know that. It's gonna stay there forever. He's probably gonna have a tiny little grudge. Just a tiny little grudge against them because of it. Other two kind of hit me because of the fact that it's like, you know. But 1610 breaks down crying. Full on screaming. I do not care if he's crying in front of some people, or he's by himself crying. I need to see him cry. I need to see him have his just emotional moment. That moment where he's like, I am tired. I just want to let it all out kind of thing. I need to see that because there's no way that he's not gonna let out emotions after literally being physically and mentally abused by a whole adult and being chased by 1,000 spider people. I would have broken down crying. I don't know how he didn't. There's probably just some tears, maybe just tearing up a bit, but there was no tears coming out. So I need to see him break down. I don't care if it's in front of somebody or he's by himself. I need to see him break down. And another thing, he lashes out. That's another one of my guesses, where he gets mad. He is just in that very, again, he's hit rock bottom. He's just done with everything. And it could be the opposite of like being sad, but to cover that sadness, he is mad. He covers it with anger because, again, he's tired of everything. He's stressed out. He wants to let it all out. Yes, it could go both ways of letting something out through different emotions. So I'm thinking like it's either one of those two, where he gets really mad at someone and lashes out on them, or maybe he's getting mad at himself and he starts punching everything, he starts destroying everything out of just pure anger, or he just breaks down crying, just screaming, he's tired. Like, come on, his mental health is just but yeah. And then I have 5 death guesses. 5 death guesses. One of them is being Peter B. And the reason why is because, as from what I've heard, there's 3 different canon events. And yes, I know that the canon event theory is like has a lot of gap. It has a lot of like holes in it. And Miguel gets mad at whoever questions him. But if that logic is like true, one of the canon events is a mentor dying. And you know how Peter B kept on saying, oh, well, I was a very good mentor and all that, saying like, oh, I must have been a very good mentor to teach him that. It kind of feels like foreshadowing in a way, because of the fact that he keeps on saying it. I feel like he's gonna die. I just feel like there's like a 50% chance. Just a 40% chance, maybe. Just maybe. But yeah. But again, these are just guesses. Another one is Gwen dying. We already saw in Across the Spiderverse, she was looking at a canon event of hers, and it showed her dying. It showed her bloodied up and everything. And I'm pretty sure that's her dying. But I feel like Gwen dying is like a 20% chance. Because, I mean, there's obviously going to be a romantic moment between Miles Morales and Gwen. So it's kind of like, she's probably not going to die. Another one that people keep on saying, which they said it for the wrong reason though. They said it with like a wrong explanation, saying that Miguel's going to die because he's sacrificing himself for everybody. Remind you that Miguel literally was chasing after Miles and he literally threw Gwen away. He may realize soon enough that his canon event is like wrong and all that, but I don't think he's gonna I don't know if he's about sacrificing himself to everybody. I don't know about that. So that's like a 5%, probably even to a 1% that he's gonna die. And then another 2 of my guesses is that Miles' dad is gonna die, which again probably unlikely because he's literally going to save him. But then my other one is Miles' mom dies. Miles' mom dies. Rio. I don't know. That's probably also down to like a 5%, but you never know. There's possibilities. Many of them. And, you know, who knows what we'll see once it comes out. I have 2 more guesses. Well, I have like 4 at least, but these 2 that I really want to say, these are like the main ones that I really want to say, because these are kind of like subtle. They're kind of like more of like side guesses, like things that I want to happen. Not like the ones it's not like the ones I expect to happen, kind of. They're more of like I want to happen. I don't know if you guys could kind of differentiate what I'm trying to say here. But yeah, we see Miles' 1610 suit light up. And kinda we're like, why would we want to see that? Why would that be something we would like see from in Beyond the Spider-Verse? There's another guess where Miles 1610 and Miles 42 switch suits, and Miles 42 might even light up the spider suit if Miguel or the Spider Gang sees Miles 42, and they chase after him thinking he's 1610, but he's not. 1610 is in Prowler's suit, and he's following behind, and he's probably invisible while doing it, just so he won't attract anything or anything. But at the same time, they have spider sense, so. Then the other guess of mine is Miles 1610 uses the hammer that Spiderham gave him in Into the Spider-Verse. That little wooden hammer where he was saying, "This will fit in your pocket." If that actually happens, I need to see a scene where he pulls out that hammer so dramatically, and whenever he hits someone, it just says bonk or something. That little boing, whatever. But yeah, these are like my top guesses right now. All that is just bundled up together. That's pretty much it. That's all my guesses for right now. If I get more, I'll probably upload another video. But I don't know if you guys also agree with me on these. If you guys also have any of your own guesses, you may comment them down below or anything. But yeah, I really wanted to get these out here because I've been just talking about it nonstop, and I'm tired of telling the same people the same thing, and I need to tell everybody about it. So yeah, I don't know if you guys agree with me or anything. Again, have any of your own predictions, then you guys could go ahead and comment them down below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, we'll come back soon. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Goodbye.